Hi everybody, welcome to our Facebook Live here at the Chopping Block, Lincoln Square. I'm here with Chef Alia Dalal, and she's here to teach you all about Indian spices today and talk all about her global healing series here at the Chopping Block.
Hey guys, I'm Alia Dalal. I'm the resident health and wellness chef here at the Chopping Block. So I teach all of the health-oriented cooking classes. So tonight, I'm getting ready for one of my classes called Global Healing Kitchens India. So I thought I would take you through a couple of the major Indian spices in case you want to start cooking with some at home, especially if you're not able to make tonight's class. So I have this little spice tray. It's called a masala dabba. So masala, it means a mixture. So often you hear it used to talk about a mixture of spices or the spice base to a curry. So a couple of the spices that are in here, some of them might look familiar. I have cumin seed, which you'll find not just in Indian cooking, but also Mexican cooking, Middle Eastern cooking, ground cumin. Another spice that's really common with cumin is coriander. Coriander is the seed to the cilantro plant. So cilantro is the leaves, coriander is the seed, and so those go really great together in Indian cooking too. You can't have Indian cooking without a little bit of heat, so I have red chili powder here. So that's just a spicy red chili that's been ground. Over here, I bet you guys know what this one is. This is our beautiful bright yellow ground turmeric. Turmeric has been used for thousands of years in Indian cooking. And one of the special parts of tonight's class is that we're also going to focus on Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the traditional healing system of India, and it has a really strong basis in diet. So of course, as a chef, I love it. And massage, so it's just like the perfect healthcare system. Turmeric has been used as an anti-inflammatory, not just in the diet, but also on your skin. Even when you have a sore throat, you can mix turmeric and honey together, swallow it, it'll stick to your throat and help take the swelling down. Tonight it's going to find its way into a rice and lentil dish. Here in the center I have black mustard seeds, which are used a lot in South Indian cooking. We'll be making a vegetable dish tonight. And then over here is a spice blend, also something you may have seen even at like Mariano's or Trader Joe's. It's called Garam Masala. So again, it's masala, we know that's a mixture of spices. Garam means warming. And so that's going to be warming spices like cinnamon, clove, cardamom, black pepper, bay leaf. That's going to give a really nice, warming, cozy edge to dishes. I actually love using it in butternut squash soup. I do that in my protein class as well. So that's a little bit about what's going on tonight.
That's awesome, Alia. Thanks for going through your whole spices with us. I love learning new things like that. Why is this class special to you?
So this class is special to me, partially because of my personal background. Half of my family is from India and Pakistan, so it's something I really grew up with, a lot of these flavors and a really strong interest in this culture. And I actually worked as a chef in an Ayurvedic spa in India. So it's something that even beyond just the general restaurant style cooking or home style cooking, I really got interested in this relationship between food and health that's really embedded in Indian culture. And so I thought the best way to learn about it was to go straight to the source. So I worked in a spa, and so I'm excited to bring some of that to my teaching.
That's awesome. So what other kinds of classes do you do here at the Chopping Block?
So many classes. Like I mentioned, I do all the health-oriented classes. So hopefully you can tell that doesn't mean that it's going to be, boring and steamed broccoli and things like that. This class tonight is part of a 3-class series. So I called it Global Healing Kitchens because I really wanted to explore authentic traditional food from cultures like India that have this really strong food is medicine tradition. So tonight's class is all about India. The next class, next month, is on Japanese cuisine. So it's Japanese cuisine and also the Japanese island of Okinawa, which is known for having the most number of people in the world who live to 100 and are healthy. So definitely a diet we want to know a lot about. And then the next class, which would be in October, is on the Mediterranean diet. So particularly Greece and Italy, so traditional foods and recipes that are used there. But throughout the year, you can find me teaching at least a couple classes a month. I teach classes on protein and good fats, as well as some of these more cultural classes.
That's awesome. I can really get behind the Mediterranean diet. That's my heritage for you, so that's awesome. Tell me about your clean eating boot camps that you do.
Yeah, so most of my classes are demonstration based, like the one I'm doing tonight, which means that I do all the work and you just get to take notes and drink wine if you want, especially if you're in the Mediterranean class, you have to drink some wine, and just get to learn and taste. But it's really beneficial for people to, or for my students to get some hands-on experience too. So that's what you get to do in Clean Eating Boot Camp. It's a Saturday class, as you might guess by the name boot camp. It's a little bit more intense. We start at 10 a.m. There's breaks and stuff throughout the day, but we don't wrap up until 4. And so you learn not just recipes that are built on whole foods or that are healthy, but you really learn like types of recipes and formulas and things that you can kind of learn one skill, but apply it a bunch of different ways at home. And actually the favorite part of that class, the students' all-time favorite, is an improvisation section at the end, which sounds really intimidating, but I give like templates and everyone works in groups of 4 with the chef at their table, and you learn how to just open your fridge, see what you have on hand, and put together not just a delicious meal, but one that's nutritionally balanced as well.
Very cool. And I speak from experience, guys. I've seen this part of the class. It is the best part of the class. We do have a question from somebody online. Sarah asked, do you post your recipes online?
I do. So you can find my recipes every now and again. You can find them on the Chopping Blocks blog. So be sure to hit the blog page, but I actually have them all on my own website, where you can also find all of my class info. And so my website is aliadalal.com, which if you haven't seen that written out before, it's aliadalal.com. I have a little recipes tab, and there's photos and recipes of almost 100 recipes that like my students or clients have really loved. So please check them out. That's why I put them up there.
That's awesome. So is there anything else that you can tell me about your classes?
I don't think anything for tonight. I feel like I teased tonight's class enough, but of course I would, if you weren't able to make it into tonight's class, please consider joining me for one of the other Global Healing Kitchens classes, or feel free to put a little comment in the video comments if you want to see the Indian class listed again. I'm sure we'd be more than happy to put that on the calendar. But definitely check out the next Clean Eating Boot Camp as well, especially if that idea of opening your fridge and just learning how to use up odds and ends and just stock your fridge with healthy things sounded really interesting to you. The next one is coming up on Saturday, October 21st, and we still have plenty of seats available for it, so you can register either through the Chopping Block, or if you go to my site, if it's easier to find there, aliadalal.com, click on the Classes tab, and that'll take you to the Chopping Blocks page where you can register too. So I hope to see you guys.
Sounds awesome. Thank you for joining us, Alia, and I hope everybody enjoys your classes.
Bye.
So you guys, if you do want to check out our website, just hit up thechoppingblock.com and you can sign up for all of our classes there. Thanks for joining us. Bye.